Hey, Nomies! What's going on? We are back. You ready? Let's go. Come on, people. Let's do something, even if it's wrong. I bet you all been wondering, where the heck you at, Nomi? What you been doing, Nomi? Well, tell you what, this Nomi's been hunkered down, keeping fires going. Because it has been god-awful below zero. -10, -20. And I don't know if you ever worked with cameras and stuff outside when it's -20. They don't work very well. So it warmed up today. It's actually 25 degrees and snowing finally. But what we done did is coming over here to a friend of ours because they went away for the holiday, that Thanksgiving weekend. Hello, Rooster. So we're over here taking care of the animals for them. And it has been a challenge. And we got a problem to solve because we've got ducks that are sticking to the ground at 20 below. Because you know what happens when something gets wet and steps out at 20 below? Yep. So we're going to take care of that problem. They've had an open water dish over here. Thank you, Rooster. They've had an open water dish over here and been getting in it, which I don't freaking blame them. Because when it's 20 below and the water's 45 degrees, I'd rather be in the water. Well, as you can see, that don't work when it's that cold. So we got a solution. Let's head in here to the garage, get warmed up a little bit, get some stuff together, get this thing taken care of. Whew, let's get in here where it's warmer. Most definitely. Anyway, so what do we got going on here? We've been dealing with this minus stuff for way too long. Now, yes, I know we live in Alaska, but every once in a while, you'll get a month of -20. It's been a while since we got one, so people are kind of freaking out and trying to take care of stuff. Fortunately, over here, they're on the grid. They got regular power. So we can put some heaters in water and stuff like that. And that's what we're going to do. Try and make a watering system for ducks that they can't get into and freeze to the ground. Now, I am not a duck expert. I don't have ducks. We had chickens, but when it got cold, we had to send them chickens to a better place. You know where that was? Yep. Some of them inside the dicky-doo. It happens, but it's better than them suffering at -20. But over here, they got some power, so they got a solution for these ducks. And what are we going to do? Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, what we came up with. Now, remember again, I am not a duck taking care of expert. I'm babysitting, solving a problem, and this is what I came up with after I did be some googly goos with my googly googlers. And you know the routine. What are we going to need? We're going to start off with something that they can't get into and sit and get wet. That's this right here. Good old orange bucket. What else we going to need? Well, since the heating element went out in their bowl yesterday evening, we had to go get new heating element, so we're going to put that in there. What else we going to need? Well, we got to drill a hole inside the bucket so we can get their little heads in there without getting in there. What else we going to need? Well, we're going to need some smaller drill bits because we got to run the cord through the bucket too so we get the lid on. Last but not least, fire. Want to know what we're going to do with that? Well, stay tuned. You'll find out. All right, we got everything we need together here. So I have no tripod. I'm going to see if I can find something to set this up on for a little bit. But I'm going to be shooting one-handed here. And apologize if there's some noise in the background, but we got one of these diesel heaters going. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these little diesel heaters. Yeah, they're out of China, but they run off 12 volts and straight diesel. And a battery, you got to run off power supply over here. But sure, it works great. And it's been warming the shop up out here pretty good, so let's get to work. All right, the idea behind this thing is giving them water that they can't get into. So I came up with this idea after I saw their feeder out there, because I don't know if you've ever Googled making feeders for like chickens and ducks. They got one design where you can put a hole in here and a PVC elbow, so you can fill this thing up with grain so they can get their heads in there, and the grain just keeps falling down. Well, we're gonna go with the same concept on water here. We're gonna take this hole saw, which is big enough for a duck's head to get in, and strategically drill a hole in here. Put our helium element in the bottom, and that way they can get their head in there and get water without going for a swim and sticking to the freaking ground when they get out. So one of the problems we had was this bowl heater decided to crap the bed, and it quit working. So that's why we went out and got the new one here, because I had to. So the ducks have been getting in here. Now this was set up for summer earlier, but we didn't have this, or they didn't have this connected. But summertime, this has got a float on it, so it automatically fills. But wintertime, can't do that. So they just had this heater in here, and yeah, when it quits, it froze solid. So let's see what kind of solution we came up for this problem, because we got to keep ducks alive at minus 25. Let me get a hole drilled in here, get this taken care of, and I can't do that one-handed, so stand by, please. Please, stand by. So I'm going to try holding it with my foot here, see what's going on. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a hole right about there. That way that gives them enough water in the bottom. We can fill the water up to the bottom there. Put that heater element in there, and it should stay thawed enough. So see if we can do this. Oh, not one-handed. And not with a dead battery either. Figures. Yep. It's amazing what a live battery will do. Alrighty then, there you go. Now just imagine I'm a little ducky. I want water. I want to get in that water. I can't have it, but I'm thirsty. So they'll stick their little head in here. Drink. And that little helium right there. The water from freezing. Genius. But we got to figure out how to get this cord in here so we can get a lid on it. We want a lid on it because they will try and jump in here. They want to get in that water because that's what ducks do. So we're gonna next put a little slit in there. Next thing, drill a hole. There you go. Now we got a heater element on that end and a plug on that end. Neither one of them are going to fit through that hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut up each side. That was simple. I just took a utility knife and cut the rest of it out. See, now the lid will fit on it. And when we put the water in there, they can't get in, but they can get in there and get their water. But this is a little sharp. How are we going to fix that? Well, problem solved. So let's button this thing up, and I got some other things I got to do out there with the ducks to help keep them from sticking to the ground. All right, what's the next plan of attack? Well, we went and got ourselves some wood shavings. So we're going to put these on the ground out there in the pen. So hopefully they don't stick to the ground no more when they get out. And if they keep the ground dry and they can't splash the water, that should work and help a heck of a lot. And of course, it's snowing, so we're going to go spread these around, get that bucket set up, see what the duckies think about it. I'm sure they're going to be happy. A lot happier than they have been. There ain't nothing worse than coming out in the morning and seeing a duck stuck to the ground. Spread some of these wood chips down here on the ground. Guys, I'm trying to help you. Quit freaking out. Cover up some of this ice so if they do get a little bit wet, they don't stick to the ground near as easy. These guys are just going freaking crazy. Going nutso because I'm in here. Better close this so you don't decide to jump out. Yeah, it seems to be working. Get these chips on the ground. That'll help tremendously until they get wet. I'm doing the best I can, guys. Doing the best I can. I know you're freaking out. It's okay. I'm trying to help. All right, there we go. We got all our wood chips spread around. Got our old system disconnected. We got to go get our new system, bring it out here, plug it in. I'm sure these guys are going to be happy. I'm sure they will be once they calm down. Alrighty. Oh, hit my head. Okay, guys, I know you're freaking out. I know you're not used to humans. Anyway, so let's get this lid off here. Get this cord out of here and get this thing set up. I need 2 hands. Alright, there we go. We got our water in there. Make sure we get our lid on here. We're going to try and get inside there. Hopefully, since it's in their old bowl and they're thirsty, they'll figure this out. But I'm going to go plug this thing in next. And here we go. Plug this thing in. Alright, she's plugged in. Now hopefully these guys will figure out they can stick their head in there. But they're kind of freaked out because they're not used to me. So, alright guys, you got dry bedding, you got fresh water, plenty of food. Stay dry and quit sticking to the ground. Happy ducks. We like happy ducks. Go try your water, guys. Holy cow. Maybe if I step back over here. Hopefully they'll figure it out. They're thirsty enough, they will. Well, there you go. Like I said before, I am not a duck expert. I try not to keep too many animals over winter like this, especially when you need electricity to keep water falling out and stuff like that. So, but this is our solution for this problem. I think it's going to work. Got everything going. Come out here a couple hours, make sure they're okay. Check on them. They ain't tried the water yet, but I think that's because I'm standing here. So maybe if I back up, they will. But anyways, that's it for this video. Nice and short. We're going to get back to other stuff. I've got a few things I can do on the teepee inside yet, but it's been too cold to put that thing up. Everybody's been hunkered down inside the cabins with the wood stoves and stuff, so it don't make no sense. So you guys that have been waiting for the teepee to finish, might have to wait a few months till spring, because it don't make sense putting it up right now. Not when we got plenty of warm places for everybody. So we'll get back to you here soon with some more videos, but bear with us. And I want to thank everybody that's been checking on us since they haven't heard no videos or nothing from us. Send us some messages making sure we're okay. That's how we roll up here in Alaska. Keep an eye on each other. Anyway, until next time.
I'm a know-me, he's a know-me, she's a know-me, you're a know-me, wouldn't you like to be a know-me?
Put your comment down on the bottom.
Click the subscribe down on the bottom, click the like button.
Down on the bottom.
Make a comment.
Down on the bottom.
Peace out.